choice. Look at these cowards, right? So it's going with the safe choice.
Exactly. Betting on black. Alrighty. For Xiphos, we have a Mortis Engine, Claw of the Gash, with a nice slow. We have 2 Blood Knights, 1 Vanilla Black Knight, 1 Dire Pack, which are the dire wolves that are anti-large. We have for infantry, looks like 6 skeleton warriors. I gotta double check that math for you.
1 is a grave guard. 2 is a grave guard, actually.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't even do that. 2 grave guard. No, sorry. Was that 3 grave guard?
2 grave guards.
The one in the back
right?
was... Yeah, sorry. 2 grave guard. And...
No, you're right. 3 grave guards.
Yeah.
Jesus.
3. We're good at this, guys. Don't worry. So 2 grave guard, 3 grave guard, 2 skeleton warriors, 2 black knights, and a white king who's naked, necro with the heals, and he's being led by the Red Duke himself with El Scythe, Undead Resurgent, Arcane Conduit, Foe Seeker, Raised Dead, The Hunger, and of course Invocation of Nehek, as well as the Curse of Undeath. So what do we have for Bretonnia?
Pretty solid vampire count army.
Yeah, it is.
For the Bretonnians, we have 1 unit of Grail Guardians. We have 2 units of Questing Knights. We have a Fae Enchantress with Earth, Blood, and Flesh to Stone and everything else. We got 4 units of Foot Squires. We got 4 units of Spearmen at Arms. Sorry, 5. One of them having with various ranks of veterancy, and 3 units of Peasant Bowmen. All the regular ones. And we also have 2 Grail Relics, chat. And that makes up the Bretonnian army.
What do you think?
And we have a spaghetti line from the vampire counts and a little bit more of a reserved, I guess, defensive. What's it called?
Viking Cat army, Bretonnia.
Yeah, but like, what's it called? Like setup for Viking Cat's army. There we go.
Some nice tactical geometry.
Yeah, he's trying very hard not to box, and even when he tries very hard, he still does it.
So what do you think of the 2 relics?
I think it's a solid choice against vampire counts, because he's taking foot squires and not upgraded halberdiers, right? So I think it's like a solid choice that'll keep the foot squires fighting for longer, thus doing more damage. So I think it's okay, and on top of that, they're pretty good units that can like solo necros, almost, which is kind of funny. But yeah, they're pretty solid. I think pretty solid.
Gotcha. Also, look at the left flank of the vampires. They have all their cav and their Claw of the Gash over here. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think Bretonnia is gonna have to spread out, right? Because the second that he gets over there, he's gonna raise that on those archers and just drive the Mortis Engine right into him.
Ooh, look at those Grail Guardians charging over the hill.
Oh!
Beautiful.
Down those Skeleton Warriors win. Even Grail Guardians with a 34 charge bonus did that damage. Imagine if it had been one of the charging cavalries. Oh boy.
Yeah. And here on that flank, near those cavalry, we're starting to get a nice engagement.
Quickly!
Yeah, he's actually holding pretty here, but the thing is, now all the Vampire Count's cavalry is starting to move around. The Mortis Engine is slowly moving there. Red Duke is coming in. We'll probably see some raised dead soon, but the thing is, the Skeleton Warriors are not going to do jack squat this game against the Foot Squires.
Yep, they're already crumbling. Although it looks like these Peasant Bowmen are not going to be worth it at all. But here comes some Blood Knights who mix up the main fight.
I mean, right now they're getting some damage done, but if the Red Duke starts raising dead, which I'm not sure why he hasn't yet, they won't be worth much. But right now they're actually doing sizable damage to the Claw of Nagash because there's no raised dead. Where is the raised dead, Sir X? I don't get it.
There's one.
Oh, one now, but that's too late, and it needs to be fast-moving skeletons to get onto those. Oh, and why is he not moving his cavalry? Why is he scared of 300 gold spearmen at arms? Oh boy.
He just has to charge through them.
Yeah, there we go, another raise that's gonna help a bit. The Claw of Nagash hasn't taken too much damage yet. He can still just keep himself alive and heal, but he's kind of still gotta watch out.
Indeed. Claw of Nagash is starting to heal up a little bit, doing some pretty nice work in the fight. Because it looks like those archers are now tied down.
Yeah, now they're actually being stopped, and over here the thing is, all the infantry slowly getting killed by the Bretonnians. And what's he gonna do after that, right? He's got raised that infantry. That's pretty much it. We do have the Diapack Wolves doing some good damage here and there. And oh, a nice meteor coming down there for Bretonnia. But right now, Bretonnia, it looks like he's pretty much taking out and occupying all the archers, which is clever, but he's kind of losing like all his infantry, I think.
I agree. The Blood Knights are starting to get some kills, but again, it may be too little too late to save the main fight.
Yeah, it may be a little bit too late indeed. We'll see if he can actually still manage. The Red Duke, of course, he still has healing and he still has some more raised dead, but he's gonna have to pull some more stuff home. And problem is now he's losing one of his Blood Knights and his other infantry is not really being pushed in, right? They're not winning decisively. Of course, he is chasing down the archers. That's good. He's doing that really well, but there's also other stuff he has to deal with.
Yeah.
And both his Blood Knights are pretty much dead, so X. I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah, and look, you can see how they've been healed so much, but even with that, they're just getting wrecked from being surrounded. Although, it does look like the Claudagash has healed almost back to full, thanks to its own heals, the Necromancer, and that Invocation of the Hex. But it looks like the Fae is about to get engaged by the Claw. It's interesting.
Dangerous Claw of Nagash going after the Fey Enchanters. Yeah, that's weird, right? Because you want it close for the healing aura and the debuff, so why are you taking it over there? It's not like it's gonna kill the Fey Enchanters, right? So,
Yep.
I'm not really sure I understand that decision, so I feel like it's kind of like a poor decision.
Agreed. It looks like the vampires are pretty much losing everywhere else. I think they're losing everywhere, actually. So this is a little bit tough for them. Although their general is still pretty hardy, but he's changing that way pretty quickly. And that Claw, it just needs to do so much more work, and doesn't have. I don't think it has the army supported right now.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think this game is pretty much slowly but surely being sealed for Bretonnia and giving them the win, because he's just beating up every single vampire unit anywhere on the map. He's winning all the engagements, and even if vampires just stay together and blob up and heal, there's just not enough units left to really heal that it's not really gonna work, I think.
Yeah. I think that flank of that cavalry, like, he was too indecisive. He was too scared of charging in.
Yeah, he should have been in there earlier, and he just got scared. I also feel the raised depth could have been more on point being used, especially early on. That's why he really needed to flank and try and disrupt the Bretonnian infantry quickly, but he just didn't.
Indeed. I like this Fey Enchantress killing the Necromancer. It's pretty cool battle.
Old man versus young beautiful lady. Come on, lady! Oh, she just decided to fuck off and go fight the Mortis Engine.
Yep. Red Duke is,
and down after her comes the Red Duke.
Yep. Even if the Red Duke manages to kill the Fae and survive, I don't think that would be even enough.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't. And oh, another race that.
Again, too little, too late again. And these zombies are just gonna get torn to shreds.
Yeah, it should have been the race dead should have been used way earlier and a lot more of it, right? Like, yeah, he summoned 2 race dead now. That doesn't help when you've already lost the game, right? It's not gonna do shit at this stage. It needed to be used earlier.
That Mortis Engine fully healed, taking some damage from the Fae. And
yeah,
it looks like over here, he's having some trouble killing some of the heroes, but there's so many more infantry that can come in to help.
Exactly. And the Mortis Engine is out of healing cap, so it's not gonna heal anymore. And yeah, there's just so many units that eventually he can just wear those heroes down without a worry.
Precisely.
Alright, Fey Enchantress just cutting the Red Duke around. Claw of Nagash is going down. So is everything else, pretty much. The Necromancer and White King are trying to run in there, but it's not gonna be enough.
Exactly.
And I love the way the Fey Enchantress rides. And right now she's just being really cheeky, just riding on the edge, using her aura. And oh, Necromancer, White King, and Red Duke, and Mortis Engine gone. And
that's the game.
There we go, chat. First game goes to Viking Cat with Bretonnia over the Vampire Counts.
Boom. Well, I think it's a little like maybe it's an Easter egg, maybe it's lazy animating, but that's the same way the spell singers ride their horses. And in the
Yeah, it's
lore,
pretty much all the lady riders.
because in the lore, the spell singers teach the Fae and the other Bretonnian casters how to do magic when they get abducted as children. So
Pretty mean, pretty mean.
maybe they teach them how to side saddle ride horses.
I mean, why not, right? Why not? And yeah,